About to go on a Disney cruise? Here are my top 5 things to remember before you set sail. If you want to know more, just keep watching. So I have news for you. I'm leaving on my next Disney cruise a week from tomorrow, which means, yes, I'm already deciding what to pack. I like to lay out everything I'm going to pack before I go on my Disney cruise. That way, when I'm walking by where I lay everything out every day, if I think of something that I've forgotten, I can kind of just add it to the pile. Then on the day right before my Disney cruise, I can actually put everything into my suitcase. So here are my top 5 things that I always remember to bring on my Disney cruise. The first one, and probably most important thing, is your passport. I can't stress this enough. No matter where your Disney cruise is going, you're going to need your passport. So if you just booked a Disney cruise and you don't have a passport yet, the next thing you need to do is apply for a passport and make sure it gets here before your Disney cruise. That might mean you need to pay an expedited fee, but one way or another, make sure you have your passport and that you have it in hand with you when you go on your Disney cruise. The second item that I think is really important that you might not have thought to bring on your Disney cruise is your driver's license. Again, it's really important to have your driver's license because even if you might not be driving on your Disney cruise in one of the ports, for some of the ports, they don't require you to bring your passport when you're getting back on the ship. For some ports, you can just bring your key to the world card and your driver's license. So if you don't want to have to carry your passport around on one of the islands you go to, for example, you might just be able to carry your driver's license. So again, even if you're not going to be driving in one of the ports, it's a good idea to bring your driver's license with you anyway. That way it's one less thing you have to carry with you in the ports. The third thing that I always remember to bring, and that's really important to bring, is your medicine. I just put mine in a little Ziploc bag so it's easy for me to find everything. But it's really important to bring any sort of medicine that you definitely will need on your Disney cruise. That includes any prescription medicine and any over-the-counter medicines as well. As you know, you want to bring enough medicine to last for your entire cruise and maybe a little extra just in case. As far as over-the-counter medicine is concerned, for example, if you need something for headaches or stomach aches or something like that, they do sell medicine like that in the gift shops on board the ship. So if you forgot something, you can definitely go and get something there. So don't worry too much if you forgot something, but it's a good idea to bring it with you. That way you have your favorite brand with you and it's a little bit cheaper than buying on board the ship. The fourth item that I have on my list that seems a little bit silly, but I think it's important, is bringing something like this. This is called Poo-Pourri, and that's a certain brand name, but there are some off-brand ones too. It's basically a spray that you spray in your toilet before you go to the bathroom, and it keeps your bathroom from smelling funny. I know it sounds silly, but the bathrooms in your staterooms have no ventilation, so there's not like a fan you can turn on when you go to the bathroom. And if you're sharing a bathroom with some other people in your stateroom, you might not want to be smelling each other's smells. So I think it's a really good idea to bring your Poo-Pourri and to keep it next to your toilet in your stateroom. That way you won't get your other cabin mates mad at you. So that's something I always try and throw in my bag. And the fifth and final item that I always make sure I bring on my Disney cruise is my swimsuit. I know what a lot of you might be thinking, well, maybe I don't want to go swimming on my Disney cruise. I think it's a good idea to bring your swimsuit anyway. You never know what might happen. There are a few different pools on board the Disney cruise ships, and there's just a lot of deck space. So even if you don't want to go in the water, maybe you want to lay on one of the deck chairs and read your favorite book or get a little sun. And you never know, maybe when you're on Castaway Cay, you might want to be in your swimsuit when you're walking around all the beach areas, even if you're not lying on the beach or going in the water. So I definitely suggest throwing a swimsuit in your bag, even if you're going on a cold cruise or even if you think you might not use it. You never know. They don't take up that much room, so I figure it's a good idea to bring one anyway. So those are my top 5 things that I always remember to pack on my Disney cruise. I hope you're going to be going on one soon too. Bye. Thanks for watching.